That means welcome to Halifax County Library. Today, my associate and I, Ginger, and I are going to be doing a wonderful program about Mardi Gras. And we're going to tell you all about it, some of the history, some of the food, some of the things that are done during that festival season. And so to begin, I will start telling you what it is. Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, which is the French for Fat Tuesday, refers to events of the carnival celebration beginning on or after the Christian feast of Epiphany, which I believe it was the 6th. Is that right? The 6th of January. Mm-hmm. It's also called 12th Night or Three Kings Day. And it ends or culminates on the day before Ash Wednesday. So technically Mardi Gras is going to be on the 16th this year, which is coming Tuesday, because Ash Wednesday is on the 17th. It's also known as Shrove Tuesday, and Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday, and it reflects the practice of the last night of eating rich, fatty foods before the ritual Lenten sacrifices take place and fasting of the Lenten season. So they wanted to try to eat all their goodies, all the fatty stuff, because during Lent, people usually give up a lot of those kinds of things. All right, related popular practices are associated with Shrovetide celebrations before the fasting and religious obligations associated with the penitential season of Lent. In countries such as the United Kingdom, Mardi Gras is also known as Shrove Tuesday, which comes from the word shrive, means to administer the sacrament of confession or to absolve. Another thing that it is called is Pancake Day. In the United Kingdom, it's known as Pancake Day. I grew up in Pennsylvania. We called it Pancake Day as well. And everybody served pancakes all day. And pancakes are the perfect menu because when the future includes abstaining from fats, eggs, and sweets, that pancakes have it all. So in Russia, they celebrate the entire week during Shrovetide as Pancake Week. So Mardi Gras dates back to an ancient Roman festival honoring the deities Lupercalia and Saturnalia, which took place in mid-February. When Christians arrived in Rome, they incorporated the festival into Lenten preparations. So just remember that Fat Tuesday is always a day before Ash Wednesday. All right, so credit for bringing Mardi Gras to America goes to French explorers Pierre Lemoyne, Sieur d'Iberville, and Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne, Sieur de Bienville. And in 1699, d'Iberville reached the mouth of the river on Shrove Tuesday, near what is now Louisiana, and named it Pointe du Mardi Gras Point. Thanks to their establishment of Fort Louis de la Mobile, modern-day Mobile, Alabama, lays claim to the first Mardi Gras celebration on American soil in 1703. When de Bienville established Nouvelle-Orléans, or New Orleans, in 1788, Mardi Gras celebrations reportedly began immediately. In 1875, Louisiana declared Fat Tuesday an official holiday. Does that mean we get next Tuesday off? Not here. Okay. While the French didn't originate the medieval feast, they did put their stamp on it. From parades to beignets, And beignets are these wonderful donuts that they have in New Orleans at the Café du Monde. And colorful masks, the last day of Carnival is full of elaborate costumes, lavish food, sure to hold revelers over through a long fast. All right, during the 16th century, their ancestors celebrated bœuf gras, which means fatted calf. And that included a tradition of parading a bull decorated with flowers through the city. Now, they still do that in New Orleans. I don't know if they use the real bulls anymore, but I know they put them up on their floats, and that is one of their particular traditions. New Orleans holds the crown for Carnival and Mardi Gras celebrations in the United States. While the city is filled with French flavor and style, its culture is an eclectic infusion of many cultures. Colorful king cake, such as you see right there, and savory muffaletta sandwiches only suggest the indulgence possible on Fat Tuesday. Regional specialties like etouffee, po' boys, and jambalaya all add to the atmosphere of the day. And I've been to New Orleans, and I'm telling you, their food is, some kind of good. Okay, so by the late 1830s, New Orleans held street processions of maskers with carriages and horseback riders to celebrate Mardi Gras. They carried dazzling gaslight torches called flambeaux, and they would carry them by the members called crews, Krews, and they were members of certain groups of people that would carry these torches, and they would form these crews and do the floats and that kind of thing that you see in New Orleans during Mardi Gras. They have different crews, and one of them was called the 12th Night Revelers. And they were the ones who started the tradition of throwing beads and throwing items out into the street to all the parade watchers. Most Mardi Gras crews developed from private social clubs, and so all the clubs fund the floats and all the things going on. So they call it the greatest free show on earth. Okay. Flambeaux it's a Mardi Gras tradition that has become revered as an art form today. The original ones were on a stick with like a cloth with lit that they lit with gas and things like that. It was a little more dangerous than the ones that they're using today. But they would carry them, and a lot of times they were carried by slaves and free men of color, namely Creoles. Today they've got different groups that participate and carry the flambeaux, and of course they use a lot better means of lighting them. So they still love to do the flambeaux, and it is still a tradition. Originally they did it just to light the streets so people could see the parade going on, but now they do it just as a tradition. So that's all part of the excitement there as well.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, and now we're going to get to the part about masks. I'm wearing a mask, and as you can see right here, we've got 3 different types of masks that could be used during Mardi Gras. Whether they cover the wearer's eyes or the whole face, masks add an element of mystery and intrigue when worn, especially around this particular holiday in the city. It's safe to say that masks are one of our favorite Mardi Gras traditions. When did the mask tradition start, though, and why? Masks have been worn by different societies for centuries. Some groups wear them for rituals, some for celebrations, and still others for the performing arts. Mardi Gras mask in particular originated in ritual celebrations. New Orleans has been celebrating Mardi Gras for hundreds of years, and it is the largest mask party in North America. In the beginning, masks worn during Mardi Gras allowed wearers to escape society and class constraints. When wearing a mask, carnival goers were free to be whomever they wanted to be and mingle with whatever class they desired to mingle with. However, they were also considered to be a diversion for poor people, and women who wore masks had their reputation questioned. Today, everyone wears a mask during Mardi Gras. In fact, float riders are required to wear a mask by law. On Fat Tuesday, everyone is free to wear a mask, adding to the excitement and magic of celebrations throughout the city. And we saw a picture of a beautiful king cake. What is a Mardi Gras party without a king cake? Mardi Gras and king cakes go hand in hand, especially in New Orleans, where hundreds of thousands of king cakes are enjoyed at parties, offices, and in homes every year. According to the Christian faith, Jesus first showed himself to the 3 wise men and to the world on January the 6th, also known as 12th night or the Epiphany. The word epiphany is from the Greek word to show. This is the day Mardi Gras season, hence king cake season, begins. Each cake has a tiny baby inside, generally plastic now, but it's possible the baby might be made of porcelain or even gold. I did not know that. You might have found an item such as a coin, bean, pecan, or pea in the king cake. The lucky person who receives the slice of cake with the baby has the next king cake party, or they will bring the next cake to the office. The king cake tradition is believed to have been brought over from France in the 1870s. Originally, king cakes were a simple ring of dough with a small amount of decoration. After the rich dough is braided and baked, the top of the cake is covered with delicious sugar toppings in the traditional Mardi Gras colors of purple, green, and gold. The purple is for justice, green is for faith, and the gold is for power. In more recent years, many bakeries have been creative, topping their cakes with different flavors of of cream cheese and fruit fillings, and offering them in various shapes. King cakes are often served at New Orleans weddings as the green cake. And over here, this is many other countries that celebrate different traditions, the Czech Republic, Germany, Italy, and Sweden. Of course, the Carnival in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, is considered the biggest carnival in the world with 2 million people per day on the streets. Make sure you learn how to samba before you go there. And the samba, I believe, is the official dance of Brazil.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. And they have like dance halls where they actually practice, and they have all these groups that do the samba down the streets, for their parades. Yeah, it's really interesting.
Yeah, And then Miss Cheryl read this and translate to us. She's the French expert.
In New Orleans, they say, laissez le bon temps rouler. And that means let the good times roll. So we're going to let the good times roll today and invite some other folks, our manager, branch manager, and our library director, Barb and Brenda, to come join us to eat some of this wonderful king cake. So, y'all have a great Mardi Gras, and now you might hopefully know a little bit more about it. Also, happy Valentine's Day coming up, and let me tell you about Chinese New Year on Friday. We'll try to cover them all. Yeah. So, you all have a great day, and I hope you'll join us again soon for our Wonderful Wednesday and for all our other great programs. Have a good one.
Bye.
Au revoir.